Hi, my name is Chelsea, and I'm applying for the Pass the Torch Teachers Scholarship. And today I want to dedicate my time, your time, and this wonderful video to a very special teacher. His name is Mr. Paul Barnes, and he not only holds a great place in my heart, but he has been one of the most influential teachers I've ever had with the most profound impact on my life. So let's start and jump into the story. I guess we can start. It was my sophomore year of high school. I was in that phase where I felt pretty confident, still a little bit nervous because I was a freshman, but I wasn't a freshman, but I was cooler than a freshman, but I still had no idea who I was, and I was still just as socially awkward as I was the year before. I made a solid core group of friends, but I was also pretty nervous about starting a new academic year. So Mr. Barnes, I met him. First day, he was my English teacher. And right off the bat, I got just such a great energy from him. He really just felt so genuine. It was almost like a friend I had known forever. But I was nervous. I was nervous to get to know any of my teachers, truly. Unfortunately, about 2 to 3 weeks into the new school year, I was diagnosed with a medical condition that ended up putting me into the hospital for what would turn out to be about 3 months. And it was a really difficult time for me and my family. Not only was I worried about my health and my livelihood and my well-being as a human, as a woman, but I was also worried about my life in high school. And looking back, it just seems crazy as an adult. You have so many other issues and just so much life hits you, but I remember feeling so scared that I was going to lose my identity and lose who I was when I entered high school, and felt like I was always going to be far behind. I would never catch up. And I was in the hospital. I spent most days alone because both my parents were working full-time jobs, and I really toiled. It was really a challenge for me, both mentally and physically. And Mr. Barnes went above and beyond as my teacher. He emailed me every single day. He checked in with me constantly. He emailed me work. He helped me write papers. He gave me feedback. And he made sure that I was on top of all my assignments. Not only did he give me the guidance as a teacher, but he knew in some way this innate sense that I was struggling and that I was almost bored, and I was sitting there mulling over over the next couple months, and I felt pretty alone. And he would send me quotes. He was a huge Shakespeare fan. He would send me Shakespeare quotes, and he would send me notes that felt so genuine, like he was writing them specifically for me and taking the time to just carry on a conversation with me. And he really went above and beyond on my 16th birthday in October when he came to visit me at UCSF. And I'll never forget that feeling of being heard, being seen, being valued. He really saw me for who I was, and he really made me feel like my presence mattered, and therefore my absence. And he made me feel that I could do anything, and that no matter what, I wouldn't be lost and I wouldn't be far behind, and I was just as capable as any of the other students who had spent the semester with him. And what was remarkable was that I didn't know him that well, and he took the time to not only start develop a relationship with me, but maintain it and make me feel appreciated and loved and cared for and there. And he is solely the reason why I today want to be a teacher. I want to have that same impact on other students. I want to make time for those children that are sometimes feeling like their time could be up. And I really want to make people feel important and heard. And I want to do things. I want to go above and beyond. And I want to be Mr. Paul Barnes to the next Chelsea. So he's the reason why I'm going to be a teacher, and I want to be a teacher. And I'm really hoping that if anything, you guys can just appreciate the story, and who knows, maybe he gets nominated one day for Teacher of the Year. But thank you.